Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You start off the day just two people in love, and as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And I know there may be times we both disagree, they will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have had many words of advice in the past, when the secrets of marriage were spoken. But you know that there is a lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever, as lovers and friends.
Yeah, that looks nice, yeah.
Yeah?
It's the dawn of a new life for you, as you stand there together with your love in your eyes. For the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and all your dreams will be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Just understand what that is. Like, yeah. Like something she's starting to get. You know what, we weren't even meant to get married at this time of year. It was meant to be in the summer. And I'm glad that we've changed it because it meant I could have it up from the... It does look so nice. Thank you. I just want you to be a lesson. I'm going to start getting... Sorry. No, don't! You're not allowed to die. Yeah. I know, I was trying not to do that.
trust me when I say I will always love and protect your wonderful daughter. How's your morning been? Good, yeah? Relaxing, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It's okay. Just pass me anything you need to take your phone.
Hold on. You're supposed to.
Well, you're getting married. I like to see you holding hands.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It genuinely means a great deal to Callan and Stacey that their friends and family could be here today. They want to make a declaration of their love in the presence of those whom they love and whose friendship they cherish the most. Callan and Stacey first met in 2010 when Stacey started working at Asda on the checkouts. Callan had already been working there since 2006.
Once a month.
Good girl. Over the next couple of years, Callan and Stacey remained mere colleagues with polite hellos in the passing. In 2012, Callan left to travel Australia and returned at Christmas time in 2014. He was invited to an Asda Christmas night out. As fate would have it, this was the night that Callan and Stacey shared their first kiss in the romantic hotspot that is the Underground. In early 2015, Callan and Stacey both travelled to the other side of the globe, but not together. Callan travelled back to Sydney, and Stacey visited Dubai and Singapore en route to the land of Oz. When Stacey arrived in Sydney, she and Callan reconnected, and they really got to know each other quickly. Alas, the timing though, it was off again, as Callan left for New Zealand 4 weeks after Stacey's arrival in Sydney. It wasn't until months after Callan's departure that Stacey decided she couldn't take it anymore and booked a flight to visit Callan in Christchurch, New Zealand. In 2016, Callan and Stacey officially became a couple and lived together from the start. So ensued many sleepless nights with loud, drunken flatmates above the rock pool, which they loved and hated so much. They travelled the South Island of New Zealand for a short time before deciding they wanted to pursue visas for Canada, to live and work there and continue living the dream. In 2017, Callan and Stacey decided to visit home as a chance to see their families and introduce each other to their parents before heading to Canada. They couldn't resist a pit stop in Thailand on the way though, and they spent 3 weeks travelling the country and exploring its many amazing islands. When they returned back to Scotland, Callan and Stacey realised that instead of starting life again in Canada, they wanted to begin careers and achieve other goals in life. They lived at their parents' homes separately for a year and saved enough money to buy their first home in Kirriemuir in 2018. Callan and Stacey would like to say a special thanks to Callan's late gran, Clem, who sadly couldn't be here today. The generosity that she showed to all her family at Christmas time 2018 and all her help got Callan and Stacey across the line with their deposit and secured the house which they call home today. On the 2nd of February this year, Callan and Stacey became parents to their beautiful daughter Maeva, that's you darling, who has already brought so much joy and happiness into their lives. They are so happy she is able to be here today with them as they officially become the McKenna family.
I, Callan Rory Ross McKenna, sincerely declare that I accept you, Stacey Loney, as my lawfully wedded wife.
I, Stacey Loney, sincerely declare that I accept you Callan Rory Ross McKenna as my lawfully wedded husband. I definitely do.
Callan and Stacey, you have chosen to marry and pledge your love, respect and commitment for each other. You have promised to stand by each other through whatever your lives together may bring. Following the declaration made before me, in the presence of these witnesses, it is now my very pleasant duty to pronounce you husband and wife, and you may now share a kiss.
Hello everyone. My name's Callan. Yeah. On behalf of my wife and I. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. It really does mean a lot. Means a lot to both of us, and you've made it really special for us. The good news is you've already seen me crying, and when I wrote that in here, I didn't think it was going to be as bad as that. That was something else. I've not cried like that in a while.
It's been a really special day so far, and will continue to be. And it's one which gives everybody in the family such happiness to be part of.
I need to thank the bridesmaids. It says here, for keeping Stacey calm. I'm assuming she was a bag of nerves. Actually, no, fine well, she was a bag of nerves. That leads me on to my ushers. Some of the best ushering I've seen in a long time. So yeah, thanks.
What a pair of boys. What a set of boys. I spent today with Dave telling me where I was meant to be and what was happening. So, Dave, next time you speak best man, mate, eh? Because you were superb, mate.
My wee brother. It can't have been easy living in my shadow. I know we've got very different personalities, interests, goals, characteristics, looks, fashion sense, and qualities. But apart from that, I actually think we're quite similar. I remember texting I think it was 3 a.m. in Scotland, and you transferred every penny you had in your account so that I could buy a flight and make my connection, and I just remember the relief of making that flight, and it meant the world to me. So you're a great brother and a great friend, so cheers.
No, sorry, it's Callan's speech. It's kind of like ruined me,
Mum, God only knows how many times you've saved my bacon, as you so love to put it. You've always looked out for me, you're always looking after me, and you make the best cheese on toast I've ever tasted. Dad, you're always the first person I think of when I need any advice about anything, ever. I believe it's because you know everything about everything.
I can't imagine raising a young girl along with 2 teenage boys is an easy gig. But seeing the woman that Stacey has grown up to be shows what a wonderful job that she did.
Stacey, I love you. Four words in I got. I think everyone here can agree that you look absolutely beautiful today.
She's gorgeous in her own right, and sitting next to you, mate, she looks twice as good. Like.
It's so surreal to me that I've just married the little ginger girl that worked on checkouts. I knew you were the one for me when one of our first meals together was eating takeaway ribs on my bed in Sydney watching old episodes of Community. I am delighted to be your husband, and it seems like such a cheesy line, but I feel like the luckiest man in the world. You are beautiful, kind, and you make me laugh every day. Pathetic. I have seen so much strength and determination in you since Maeva has been born. You are a brilliant mum to Maeva. Like 3 more lines there. This is tough. You are a brilliant mum to Maeva, and I love calling you guys my family. It's not every day you get to marry your best friend. Fuck you. But that's exactly what I've done today, and it makes me so happy. I love you.
We're really glad that we're getting to follow that, eh? That's dearie me.
Once Stacey came along, she was just a terrific wee girl. She was fantastic. Given the age gap, you know, it probably isn't a surprise to learn that she followed us about and everything we did, but the truth is we absolutely doted on her as well. We spent countless hours playing games with her, playing with her Polly Pockets, watching Disney films with her. It came as a great surprise to my other half floor when we watched Beauty and the Beast and I knew every single word. And not just the songs.
He was fun, funny, silly, and she had a completely inappropriate sense of humour. But she's loyal, she's always there to defend her family and friends. And for us as a little sister, she was just fantastic to have.
I think it's clear for everyone that knows them to see just how great they are together. I think it's just so obvious. You know, it doesn't matter who it is for, you know, if it's your sister, your daughter, whoever else, you just want them to meet someone who makes them as happy as they clearly make each other. Paul and Sandra, I think you've got a great lad there. He's all right as well in the end, but you know.
Your wife is a vision of beauty. I'm sure everyone will agree. I'm saying, Dad, guns are gone, man. And you're on the mountain, you're looking for him, you know, it gets dark. You're in the Alps. It gets dark. We're like that. Sun comes down, he's gone. Go back to the hotel. Callan's lying in his bed. As many of you might have heard today, Callan lived in Australia and New Zealand. As did Stacey. She has the perfect sort of easy-going nature which suits Callan's personality entirely, and together I think they're an amazing team. He's loyal, he's funny, he's emotional, he's kind. As I got to high school, a time when people don't really know who they are or how to act or who you want to be in life, I'd already seen exactly who I wanted to be like. Ben Marrett. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, along came Maeva, who's a little angel, man. But can I just say, Stacey, you've been part of our family long before today, and today just makes that official.
Appreciate it. Okay, this is done, thank God. But can we just raise a glass to my wife and my family and everyone? Yeah. Cheers. Thank you. That was really tough. Thanks a lot. For you guys. Thank you. Smooth.